Hey guys, good morning. Kuya said here with Kuya Nation. Just touching base with everybody as we're winding down on our trip here to the Philippines. Uh, just got a few more days left. But one thing I wanted to touch base on yesterday, um, we had a friend that we've known. Rosa and I have known for like 30 years. She made a trip out here to the house just to say hi because she's building her house out here as well again and hopes to retire here someday. But it really touched base on some things, of just the ambiance and the feelings and the stuff like that. Um, Man, when you, for me, when I'm riding around here, on a trike or jeepney or whatever, the smells of the barbecue, the exhaust, just if you've been to the Philippines, you know those smells I've been talking about. Some are good, some are bad, but whatever the case may be, yeah, it just throws me back in time. I, this is like the only place I've ever known it to, where time can like really come back, and it's just been so great to see these things. And even for me, when I say on these time things, um, I really see Rose and myself of what we were like when we were 20 years old when we first met. Um, so it's really, really, really exciting for me, and even to see our old friends and stuff. You just go back in time so fast, and it's like you just don't want to leave it. Um, so that's one of the big things that I really enjoy about the place. Even a lot of Rose's friends, these parties that we go to, out and about the provinces and stuff like that, her classmates, and just their hospitality of making special dishes for me, really going out of their way, to make me feel comfortable, and it really makes me feel really good. Um, it's just it's magnified even more here as it would be in the States for me. That's just one of the things I really notice. But another thing, just trying to, when I'm talking to the Filipinos here, sometimes I feel like they look at me as like being some, billionaire or Bill Gates or something like that with the accomplishments that we've done. Um, so again, I'm always trying to be this ambassador of like, explaining ourselves like, man, we're just the average Joes, there's nothing special about us. We go to work every day in the States, try to save your money, plan for the future, make this happen, as opposed to here in the Philippines with a lot of the local Filipinos or the ones that live here. I always say they live meal to meal. They go out and do enough trike fares to get breakfast, take a nap, go out and get a couple more trike fares for their lunch, eat lunch, do a nap, do the same thing for dinner. That's how they see this stuff. I've been trying to even explain to them, like the credit. Everything that Rose and I do, man, it's on a credit card. It's not cash. So don't get this false, uh, view of me or opinion. So I know I kind of jumped track there a little bit, but yeah, the ambiance here in the Philippines, man, has just been, it's overwhelming. I, it just takes me back in time to when I was 20 years old, and you know, you live life somewhat carelessly. You didn't have that fear of like you do in the States of always getting in trouble or doing something wrong or offending somebody. As long as you just keep it kind of cool and quiet, don't be a jerk around here, you'll be, more than all right. But yeah, we're getting kind of sad about leaving. We try to come back every year. Um, that gets a little expensive, after a while, after a few years. Um, but we really hope to be back here soon. I hope and pray that we're not going to do any more projects, man. We've really projected ourselves out of uh, in overdrive over here on this trip. But a lot of good things that we've done. I just hope they last now, that they won't come crumbling down in a couple years or after a typhoon or something. So, but other than that, yeah, that's the ambiance of this place, man. You just can't, it overwhelms me to no extent. And I hope these videos, you can kind of you know, pick up on these. And for some of the guys that, you know, come out here and they meet, you know, a girl or somebody like that, or you've been in the military, you married a Filipina, you know, and then you come back on a trip with them, and man, it just poof, throws them back in time. Even yesterday, a lot of the Philippine Air Force was doing a lot of flights yesterday in their new little FA-50, so they were screaming out through, you know, the skies and stuff like that, doing touch and goes near us. So, you know, it really made me feel like I was back in QB Point, you know, and down in the Longapo. So it was awesome. I just had major flashbacks, but I hope you guys feel the same way, you know, especially if you're going to be doing something like that or like this. It really it motivates you to do that. So, but other than that, yeah, we're winding down. I'm going to try to get this one here uploaded and go back to that topic of, hey man, you guys are loaded. Now, let me explain that one a little bit more on the next one. So other than that, this is Kuya Sid with Kuya Nation. Thank you so much. Give us a like, give us a share, even hit the subscribe button. Love you to do that. So, and again, for all those who have been following us throughout this journey, I thank you so much. I thank you for all the kind comments that you give us. Rose and I are really, really appreciative of it, and we appreciate it. So, other than that, I'll see you on the next one. This is Kuya Sid out of here. Bye-bye.